Hey guys, pull up a chair. Let's get this energy cleansing going. We got some blood sage here, $7.99 on Amazon. Yes'm. Calling Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Sandalphon, Metatron. Metatron connects us to the soul chakra above us, and about 6 inches below our feet is the earth chakra, Sandalphon, locking us into the crystalline grid. It is a black and gold color, and above with Metatron it is a white bright light, golden light, whatever you prefer. And then, of course, we have our chakras, our crown, our third eye, our throat, our heart, our solar plexus, our sacral, and our root chakra. And a lot of our lower chakras, which have to do with the 3D and the denseness, is Archangel Gabriel. He can definitely help come in and help keep you stable, maybe help balance those things out, not live from those chakras as much, so that you can focus more on your spiritual chakras, your upper chakras. So we have unconscious games coming out. Somebody was playing checkers and you were playing chess. And you didn't even know you were doing it. That's the really cool thing. Number 11 could be significant. These are beautiful, beautiful cards made by she is a reader on YouTube as well, Vanessa Somhuina. I can't say her last name, but let me see if I can get this focused on her name. Maybe not. She's amazing, and I've had this now almost a year. It's wonderful. Let's see what these unconscious games is telling us, and then we can link this to our read. What parts of your life aren't serving you? What have you been carrying around with you all this time in urgent need of being released? Give these questions some thought and write your answers down. Sometimes we fail to notice how readily we have been playing along in unconscious games. Whether it's unintentionally allowing toxic relationships to affect us or give negative thoughts too much power over our lives. Shine a light on these shadow games to see what needs to be eliminated. This message brings you the courage and grace to free yourself from any unconscious games you might have been a part of. Don't be afraid of what you could uncover when you illuminate the dark areas of your life. Shedding light on them is the only way to find out what is going on and what dynamics you might have been unaware of. After all, playing a game is only fun if it's fair. So why continue to participate unless the rules apply to everyone? Speak up. If you feel as though someone has been playing with your emotions or taking you for granted, please speak up and make those boundaries, guys. If they choose to insist on their way, it is time for you to look for people who want to play it fair. Releasing all that is toxic is the honorable thing to do for yourself. If you feel like you're giving and you're not getting what you're wanting in return, and it's not even about being rude or nasty to the other person, they just don't resonate with you, and that's okay. We're all on different paths. We're all we're not all on the same exact frequency at the same time, and that's okay. We have to give people grace. I remember when I was so far back, I didn't know anything, and I had no good role models around me, nobody to tell me what was right and what was wrong, what to eat, what not to eat. oh yeah, you know, Twinkies and all this processed food is food. No, it's not food. And I had to figure that out for myself and really start taking care of myself. And you know, maybe people made me feel bad, like, why don't you have health insurance? Why don't you, my alarm just went off. That could be significant. Why like they spend like $1,200 or something on insurance. I think it's by like Cobra or some crazy insurance company like that. And in my mind I'm just like, but you can take such good care of your body that you don't need those things. And then it's like, oh, but what if this happens? And in my head I'm like, but it hasn't happened. And you know, if you keep thinking those things are gonna happen, then that's what's gonna happen. 5:39 on my timer. And this card shows me that whoever I'm talking to, you might not even know this is going on. You might have gotten so used to people pleasing and wanting to help others, and that's just it. You're here to help others, but not those people. The people that are in the stage of their life where they might need a little truth, a little honesty, and they're not getting it from the people around them because the people around them want to manipulate and use them for their own reasons. And unfortunately, that is the society has raised many kids to be, especially in the older eras. I see some that have they really saw the truth and they didn't follow those, you know, materialism and what you have is who you are, because it's not the truth at all. Because when you strip all those things away, who's going to be around? And how are you going to feel about yourself? Are you going to feel like you made every choice with the best intentions as possible, or not? Okay. Polar bears. Sorry, I'm like tuning out for a second. That it was really intense. It was almost like it was a movie. So I had to change that. I don't know if that's significant to somebody. Got cards freaking out. Give me 3 cards, please, Spirit. We're just going to do 3. We're not going to make this a super long one unless I want to add more. I do look kind of funny sitting on my son's crash fabric. First card out. The Devil. The Bully. Now, do not correct me because I go by the Tarot of Beat Bohemians, which was written in the 1800s, so I go by that. So please, nobody judge. Don't judge this Empress. Somebody could have a significant Sagittarius placement, or they could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or they are a Sagittarius. And this is who is doing this unconscious games with you. Yes, the High Priestess in reverse. The Moon Queen, the one doing moon magic. Somebody is a manipulative something. Or this is you and you're playing unconscious games. I'm not sure. I hope that's not the collective I'm talking to. And if so, you really need to stop. You need to quit lying and manipulating and trying to control things. Because then you're putting in all this effort and it's not even going to turn out the way you want it. But when you go with the flow and trust the universe and have good intentions and you're not trying to hide any intentions, then it will effortlessly flow in your your way and your direction and your path for the best and highest good of all. I'm looking a little way company on it. Alright, Spirit, we need one more with this. Justice. Whoever this is, they're not going to get their lover. I know that. Things are being balanced. This devil high priestess in reverse. Justice is coming to them. So in the Bohemian Tarot, they switched the cards 11 and 8. The Golden Dawn, and I don't trust secret societies and whatnot, and you know, the stars don't lie, so I'm sticking with what I've been learning. And in the Rider-Waite, Justice is number 11, but in the original tarot from the Kabbalah and the storyline of how we experience things and the chapters in our life, Justice is actually number 8 instead of Strength. And I think it's funny because I feel like the universe did that on purpose so that or they did it on purpose to lead people to believing that the Strength card, so they would be drawing on energies that aren't even going to be there because it's Justice next year. This is year 7 of the Chariot. Next year is Justice number 8. Figuring things out. You're figuring out who this person is that's been against you, doing these unconscious games. This bully, this high priestess in reverse, using things against you, using information against you to change the narrative in their way. Okay, how is this person feeling right now? What can we tell the collective that is going to help identify this devil energy, this high priestess in reverse in their life? Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So this person wishes they could right their wrongs, or you do with this person, in which case go back and look at your mistakes. Your mistakes are where your lessons are. The information you need to keep going and like level up. Like, hey, I'm on level 20 and I want to get to level 21. Well, you missed that little nugget. You missed grabbing an item. You missed grabbing that piece of information that you need for the next level. The universe gave it to you, but you haven't used your head, gotten out of the monkey mind. Go reminisce over your mistakes, and it will become completely clear to you who this person is in your life that is running unconscious games. Unconscious games. It's never fun. Sure, let's do an archetype. Give me something, Spirit, that's going to help them identify this person, please. These are 14:19 when I looked at the clock. The Mask. It's so appropriate. So appropriate. The mask, the persona, the performance, the reveal. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. The mask gives voice to that which we previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice. Embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception bending time. Trust it. Anybody else catching this? Unconscious games. The mask. Mistakes. Making mistakes, not seeing who this person truly is. The mask that they were wearing to pull off these unconscious games. As the Zen Koan suggests, meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. Sounds crazy, but if you ask, it's amazing the things you're going to find out and see. Think of a mask or costume you wore that felt empowering, marvelous, or fun. Who was it you were being? Is that who is still within you? These little alien things could be significant to somebody. It's poking out at me. So you might have been wearing a mask and you didn't even know it. Like I said, you were playing chess, not checkers, and you didn't even know it. They really didn't even know it. But that's the way the universe works. You're not going to know about it until you've completed this test and you've walked away and you've learned the lesson. And then you get all this information and you're like, oh, that's why I said that to that person. Like, I used to say stuff like, even the gifts I gave my neighbors last year, it was healing words. It was a book of poems, and I gave it to the woman, and then I gave Never Give Up calendar to the husband, and I forgot what I got the kids, but after I left there, I had realized that they were gonna be getting a divorce. And I mean, it was kind of I saw it, but you don't want to be rude and come out and be like, she's a Jezebel. But the moment I realized she was exactly like one of my relatives that I grew up with, that was it for me. And I was like, wow. Because I was like, she's not treating me the same as I'm treating her. And it was those mistakes that I had made, those things that I had to go back and reflect on so I could take my mask off, and as well as theirs, and see who they truly were with these unconscious games. Because a lot of these people don't even know that they're playing an unconscious game because they have not healed their subconscious, their inner, their shadow self. You see that dark and the light, and I love these floors. There's a reason. There is a reason. And if you know, you know. With these checkered floors. I know I talk to my higher self with Archangel Michael at the door whenever, it's a very good meditation. Go and have a seat and wait for your higher self to come and just listen. Just listen, man. All right, with that, I'm going to leave it. I think that's all we need right now. I appreciate you guys tuning into my channel in this video, and I hope you got the answer that you needed and some clarity, at least a direction. Maybe you need to be going more towards, and that resistance whenever you're trying to, oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I'll do it later. Do it now. You're going to siphon your energy off into that direction, and you need your energy for right now in this present moment, okay? I love you guys. Keep healing, and I'll see you soon.